What is up, fishing addicts? On today's video, I'm gonna share some little bit of deep diving secret that I've been keeping for about year and a half, 2 years. So this time of the year, actually, I found that out. Let me backtrack a little bit. I found out this time of the year when bass are a little bit deeper and they're lethargic, and you can get them with uh, anything but a worm, but you don't want to wait 10 hours for the worm to sink down, like a Senko or whatever. I saw a light elite fisherman how he was fishing it in the ledges in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and I found it very, very unique. And the idea behind it is a Senko style worm. Uh, I believe this is from Yum Dinger, or whatever. I believe so. It is Yum. Anyways, even if it's a Senko, it has a very, very, very slow sink. But the action that provides with the little back ends just fluttering in front of its face irritates the bass and causes a strike. So what you can do to fish deeper water, like 10 to 20 feet, 25 feet, is to add a little bit of weight. And I use a certain type of hook where I've noticed that I miss less fish on a Senko. And that was my main thing, that I was losing a lot of fish due to the hook. And these are from, well, I believe a couple of brands make these. And I just happen to like from Mustad. And they usually come with weed guard. I don't know if I have one over here. And yes, I do. Most of them, a lot of people buy these hooks with the weed guard, and what this does is this just prevents you from catching fish. Yes, is it weedless or snagless? It's not definitely not snagless, but it is a little bit weedless. But also reduces your hookup ratio by a lot. So I tend to cut these, or whenever I can find them, I buy them uh, without the weed guards. So the way this one is, all you need is a bobber stopper to your line, and I like using fluoro, so I'll just add the bobber stopper to the line. Boom. And then, depending how deep I'm fishing, I'll go anywhere between 1/16 to 1/8, maximum 1/8. And I don't have my tungstens right now, but I'm gonna use a lead weight, which I use most of the time unless I'm in a tournament. So I just add it, and then tie your favorite knot, whichever it is. Sometimes I use advanced polymer, and for these purposes, I'm not sure what this knot is, but it's quicker than polymer, and I'm just gonna use it for video purposes only. A little bit of wet. All right, and it's nice and snug. And then I put it straight with the bobber stopper. So I found it this way works a lot better than just buying the hooks with the weight on. It's the same size, but it actually kinks the when the lure is falling, it kinks it down a little bit and works on an angle. So what I do with this is I'll just hook it only through the ring, and I'll move it all the way down, and I'll just leave it like this, not all the way down, but to the bend, and then I'll cast it, and it pretty much stays there. Sometimes, depending on the plastic, you might have to hook up some plastic so it stays. But once I cast it, so this is how it falls exactly. So the hook is sticking out, and most of the time, since it's falling in a little bit rapid pace and these things are fluttering up and down, the fish, 90% of the time that I've noticed, they'll bite from the middle. Even the small ones, they'll always go for the middle. Usually only bluegill try to nip the tails, but all bass go straight from the middle and they just suck it in. And once they suck it in, you get the hook on their mouth, and also it saves your bait. I've been using this on a lake that's crystal clear, or 10 to 12 foot visibility, and it is amazing. When nothing else is working and the fish are in deeper, below, let's say they're below 7 feet, up to 7 feet, I'll fish it same way, so the hook stays up on the bait like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. So the hook stays just like this. So when they bite it, I always hook them either on the side on the lip or on top. And I can say I have never gill hooked the fish using this type of hook. So when you use the regular Wacky hooks, like this type of hooks, I tend to hook them a little bit on the back of their throat or gills sometimes, and I really hate doing that. And not sure what these hooks were called, but if you know the name, leave it down below. I know Trocar makes them, and I know they use the bigger ones, 2-aught or 3-aught hooks. They use them for tubes, but I found this method, this style, to work great for deeper when you're targeting that fish that's either suspended. Let's say you're fishing 20 feet of water and you have like 5 feet of grass and the fish are suspended and they're not biting anything else. You try the swim bait, you try the spinner bait, either you're getting short strikes or whatnot, or they're guarding freight, they're not that interested. And this way you can get it there sooner and you can work it a lot better. And I would say, like, if I was 1.5 feet per second with 16th ounce, and the hookup ratio, like I said, it's amazing. So give it a try. Let me know what you think about this setup, and would it work for you? And that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one.